Let your mind and body get nicely connected. This time is going to be heavily hamstring. So we're going to hug one leg, the same thing. We're creating co-contraction. We want to feel our calves and our hamstring firing up at the same time. When you're completely empty and you feel your rib coming down and in, your core ideally gets more engaged.
Hey, if you've been here before, welcome back. If you're new to my world, my name is Hedy Shah. I'm a body worker and a mindfulness teacher. I am committed to live an unconditioned life alongside with you. In a system that conditions you to survive, choosing to thrive is an act of resistance. My friend, in a system that wants you to turn into a high-functioning robot, remaining human is an act of bravery. In a system that keeps you in a perpetual state of stress and disconnection from your body, connecting to your body and choosing to lead with pleasure is leadership. In this world of YouTube, I see myself as a gateway to provide resources for you to understand your body's language, to reconnect with your natural reflexes, hear your own inner voice, and experience greater vitality, pleasure, and energy. Do what you love without fear of recurring injury and feel more joy and confidence in the way you move in the world. Without further ado, let's get into today's video.
Today I designed a crazy killer hamstring workout for you with no need for weights. What you will need is a nice wall space, a chair, and a foam roll if you've got one. If you don't, you can definitely skip the other exercise, the last exercise, or substitute it with a yoga block or a notebook and get almost the same effect. So without further ado, let's get on the wall, have your feet on the wall, get into a nice 90-90 position. So we want to make sure that our knee and our heel is in the same line, our knee and our pelvis in the same line. We get into that nice 90-90 position. We start dragging our feet down on the wall without it moving. Tuck that butt under you. You should already feel your hamstring working here. And now we're going to hug that knee, keeping that rib tucked under, keeping that hamstring activated. And as you can see, my hip is slightly off the floor because I'm keeping my butt tucked under me. So without further ado, we get started. So as we continue dragging our foot down, we start lift as high up as possible and slowly back down, up, slow back down. Take your time, lift up, back down, lift up, back down. We continue keeping that drag down situation going on here. We are here for 15 to 20 reps. It's going to give a nice burn. You might feel some cramping going on. It's okay. Breathe through it. Let your mind and body get nicely connected. So keep going. We're here for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and one last one. Slowly back down. We're bringing the other leg back on the wall. Keep dragging, making sure we're still in that nice 90-90 position. Grab the other leg. We start. Make sure you're keeping that butt tucked under you. Your rib is coming down and in. In 3, 2, 1, we go. Lift up. Continue digging down. We're here for 15 to 20 reps. Stay soft on your breath. We're creating co-contraction. We want to feel our calves and our hamstring firing up at the same time. So if you notice that when you're lifting up, you lose your hamstring or your calves, see if you can maintain that co-contraction. Can you lift up your heel just high enough that you feel both your calves and hamstrings working there? We're here for another 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and one last one. Slowly let it go. Now we're grabbing our chair. Put our feet on the chair again, back to that nice 90-90 position. And our heel is digging nicely into the chair. This time is going to be heavily hamstring. So we're going to hug one leg, the same thing. We're going as high up as we can, keeping that hip nicely tucked under us. We're here for 15 to 20 reps once again. Keep controlling, keep staying soft on the breath. Keep digging that heel. I don't want you to push against the chair, that's cheating. Keep your heel nicely down. So we keep going. We're here for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one last one. Perfect. So now we're bringing the other leg back down, digging that heel down, keeping that butt tucked under us, feeling both hamstrings working. Now we're grabbing on to the other leg. So the same thing, we're here for 15 to 20 reps. Keep going. Keep that rib nicely tucked down. We're here for 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one last one. For this exercise, we start in a nice hook line position. Have our feet start digging towards our bum, and then immediately we tuck our bum under us. So you should feel your hamstring working nicely without the need to opening up your legs. You want to feel your feet nicely touching the floor in all areas of your feet, especially the inner part of your feet. Okay? So in 3, 2, 1, we're going to lift one leg off the ground as we continue digging the heel on the other side, and then have the opposite arm reach forward. So we softly inhale here, ninja breath. There shouldn't be any sound whatsoever. Nice exhale through the back of your throat. Again, soft inhale. Nice long exhale through the back of your throat. Soft inhale. Exhale through the back of your throat. When you're completely empty and you feel your rib coming down and in, your core ideally gets more engaged. And then immediately when you're empty, seal your lips and inhale through your nose. That's really important. We want to get that nice cross connect, having that hamstring nicely stabilizing us as we're activating that core, bringing that rib down and in, and getting more engagement in the center of our body. So we're here for one more breath. We are ideally doing this 3 to 5 rounds of breath. Make sure the inner part of your foot stays down on the ground. You're not rolling out. So one last breath, soft inhale, ninja breath. Nice long exhale out. And slowly dropping it down. Start dragging your feet towards your bum. Tuck that butt under you. We're going to the other side. Arms nicely reaching forward. Soft inhale. Nice long exhale. We're here for 3 to 5 rounds of breath. Nice soft inhale, long exhale. Ideally get your exhale closer to 8 seconds long exhale. If you've been doing this practice for a little while now, it should become easier for you to extend your exhale. But if you're new, just see what your capacity is at the moment and continue with that breath. So we're here for one more breath, soft inhale. Nice long exhale out. Continue digging that heel towards your bum. And slowly let it go. For this next exercise, ideally we will need a foam roll. Hopefully you've got one lying around in your home. If you don't, you can use a yoga block or a thick notebook so you can have your feet on that. So we're going to put the front of our feet on the foam roll and then lifting our heel as high up as we can. So this is really important because so many people tend to have their feet roll to the side. So make sure you've got your feet nicely on the foam roll, and So one way to avoid that, or like support your feet to stay down and in, could be grabbing a block or a rolled blanket and putting it between your legs. So that allows it for a better activation of your inner thighs and inner hamstrings. That's exactly what we need for efficient movement. So I'm going to keep that between my legs. And then we're going for a nice bridge. We're going up as we can, slow back down. As high up as I can, slow back down. We want to ideally keep that rib nicely down. Maybe you inhale as you're coming down and exhale as you're going up. So continue keeping that heel nicely as high up as you can. So we're getting that nice deep layers of our hamstring working. Keep going. So make sure that the rib stays down, pointing towards your pelvis there. If this is new for you, this might come along with a lot of cramps. That's good. That's what we need. We want the brain to connect with those muscles. And then also another important factor is we're not pushing the foam roll away or anything away. Ideally, we want to have them direct to our bum so we get more activation going on there. If you feel like you've made a lot of progress now and you are ready to up level this, maybe have your arms reach up with no support from your arms. We're here for 2 more. Ideally, we want to do that for 3 to 10 reps. See, it's a big range because I know how difficult this exercise is. For some of you, these 4 exercises killed your hamstring. You felt amazing. You felt like everything was getting activated and that was enough for you. Great. But if you've been doing this practice, I want you to slowly increase the number of rounds you're doing it. So we do the full 4 exercises once, and then we do the 4 exercises twice, and then we do the 4 exercises 3 times back to back. Every time you finish 1 round, give yourself a minute or 2 minutes to rest and then restart. So always leave room for progressing, to becoming better, to building more strength. One important factor about hamstring, we want to build hamstring while our feet is touching something, because in real life, when we're walking, we are using our feet and having them co-contract with our calves and with our hamstring. That's why we designed this hamstring session this way. This could be a great warm-up for those of you who go to the gym and you do lower body exercises. Do this, get your body warmed up, settle, and then go hit some weights.
Thank you for spending your valuable time and presence with me. If you enjoyed today's experience, please subscribe, comment, and like. This is going to be helping the channel, and it's going to be helping my spirit to be able to know that you're enjoying the content so I can create more of these resources for you.